Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Seva. This is Michael from the 7-Step System to pass the TOEFL IBT. Let's take a look at your email that you sent to me. So you said you took the TOEFL exam on August 14th and you had a score of 90. So on the reading you got 20, listening you got 23, speaking you got 22, and writing you got 25. This is the first time I attended tests. I'd like to get more planning to give tests again in a month because I don't have ample time. Here are my comments on my previous test performance identified by myself. Wow, you know what? You're serious about this TOEFL. I mean, most students, they will send me a TOEFL score and then they'll ask me to do some analysis of their own score report. You've already done the work for me, so you know exactly what your weak points are. You are exactly the kind of student that's going to bust through the 100 out of 120. Okay, so reading, you're not able to concentrate on the fourth and fifth passage, and you think you missed most of your answers from those passages. It's kind of like a marathon, so your brain got a little tired near the end of the race. So listening, concentration diverted into two passages, so eventually paid for that. So you're having trouble concentrating with two of the listening passages. Speaking, you got 22. Voice is shivering. Pace is high. Sounds like you're getting a little bit nervous from what you're telling me. And some pronunciation problems, intonation problems, and not able to convey idea clearly. And then you have writing, independent. Ideas not generated well and simple vocabulary use, integrated, repeated, same kinds of phrases of lecture. So I'd like to ask you, how can I prepare for a month effectively to get 100 or more? Thank you in advance for your answer. Wow, it's easy. Imagine a website, Seva, it's a membership website in which I send you a username and a password. You have complete access to that, private access to that, and there's over 200 different lessons to help you improve in 7 key areas, beginning with vocabulary, then pronunciation, then grammar, and then you have the listening, reading, writing, and speaking steps. This is why I refer to this as the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. My system is so effective, I'm actually copywriting this with the U.S. federal government right now, so other people will not steal my effective system. But anyway, what you do is you go to each of your areas and you can match the lessons to help you in those areas. For example, you're having some problems concentrating in the reading section. So you go to my reading step. I can probably help you with your reading speed. I think that's lesson 21 of my reading step, and I have over 38 different speed reading practice tests to help you increase your reading speed at this point from 100 all the way to 250 words a minute. And usually, if you can read faster, Seva, you're actually able to concentrate better, and you will finish the reading passages a lot sooner, so you won't get tired as much and you won't lose your concentration there. With the listening section, in my listening step, I have a couple of videos to help you with your note taking. I also have some listening practice tests and some other lessons to help build your concentration and your comprehension of the listening that you will get on the TOEFL. For speaking, obviously you probably already know, but I have my step 2, which is the pronunciation step of my 7-step system to pass a TOEFL test. In that area, I have 5 different lessons that focus on intonation. I also have 2 different pre-tests and a post-test. And what you can do, Seva, is take the pre-test and I will tell you specifically which vowel and consonant sounds you're having difficulty with. So I think that's how I can help you with speaking. Also, I have a speaking step in addition to the pronunciation step, and my speaking is step 7. And I have over 20 different practice tests, both independent and integrated practice tests, preceded by a lot of different lessons to help prepare you for the independent and the integrated speaking tasks. So I also can do the same thing with writing. And you said you're having some problems with simple vocabulary. My vocabulary step 1, introduces you to 1,700 vocabulary words. And guess what? These vocabulary words that you study, they're recycled, so to speak, in the pronunciation, listening, and reading steps, which means that you will see the words that you're studying in the vocabulary area. You will also see them again in reading and listening passages in the pronunciation, in the reading, and even in the speaking and the writing areas. So I did that on purpose. So if you learn the words in step 1, you will get a good basic college level foundation of academic English. So then you won't have to worry about using simple words. So anyway, you said, I'd like to ask you how I can prepare for a month effectively to get a score of 100. Take my suggestions. Look at your reading, listening, speaking, and writing analyses and look at what your problems are. Then once you become one of my students, you can match my lessons to help you in your weak areas. That way you don't have to do all of my lessons. Anyway, Seva, congratulations on a very, very strong TOEFL score. I know that you're not happy with it, but I got to tell you, a lot of students would be very, very happy with what you've done so far. And I think that whatever your goals are, I think you can reach those goals. You seem to be very serious in what you want to do. But anyway, thank you and good luck to you.